Okay, well, welcome guys. This is the desk tour, the 2021 desk tour. I am more than excited to go through all the different things that this desk has to offer and just kind of what I'm doing here. There's so many different things here, and well, you guys have been asking for it actually, so I'm gonna get it done. So this isn't gonna be a full office breakdown, it's just the desk, and I think we should just start with the top, the most important part, which is this chair. This chair I purchased with my own money. It wasn't sent to me. This is a Secret Labs Titan Evo 2022 model. This is the most recent one. I got fabric because it breathes better than leather, or the fake leather that they use. And it's super comfortable, it's rigid, and this is the chair that I use. This chair has actually completely changed the way that I work. I was in a lot of pain when I worked before, so a huge recommendation when getting a chair, get one that is good. Get a good one. I had a bad IKEA one. Another piece of tech we have is this Shure SM7B. You guys are used to seeing me, do all the chatting and stuff like this. It's a great mic. I like it. It's the best sounding mic, I think, on the market right now. It looks good, it sounds good, it's iconic, and I love it. This thing right here is, plugged into a really awesome soundboard, the Rodecaster Pro. That is actually off behind over here, if you guys can see it. That is where I control everything. This is my whole, the whole nine. It's recording me right now. So this is my control center. And then these studio speakers that you see here, they're actually bookshelf speakers. They are connected, and I ran everything underneath the desk. There's great cable management, which I'm not gonna go into detail, but just know all the cables are hidden. These are the Edifier speakers. I don't remember the model number off the top of my head, so you're gonna have to just kind of read below. These speakers are incredible. They're loud, they sound good. I mean, let me see if I can get a song going right now. Let's see here. Let's turn them up all the way, and let's blast. All right, okay, it's loud. It's loud. Speaking of which, this is my Stream Deck. This is a 32 button Stream Deck. I purchased this actually just a few weeks ago. This has been a huge addition to my stream. I didn't realize how much I wanted one of these. I mean, I have stuff like this.
Hello there.
I mean, everybody needs that button.
Hello there.
Or this button right here, this one's a pretty good one too.
Let's go, baby.
I mean, every streamer needs to have themselves recorded at a moment's notice to be able to.
Let's go, baby.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, am I right, ladies and gentlemen? So that is my Stream Deck you see right here. As we move down, I mean, you guys are probably looking at this. There is 3 pieces of writing utensils in this wooden walnut box. We have the Palomino Blackwing pencil. This is a normal pencil. I do use these. There's 11 in here. The 12th one I actually have sharpened and ready to go. I love these pencils. Playwrights used to write with these. Authors. This has a really cool backstory. I'm not going to bore you with it, but just know that old Hollywood scriptwriters used to use these. And then I have 12 Sharpies because I saw it on Jimmy Fallon's desk and I thought it looked cool, so I put a bunch of Sharpies in here. In my only pen, this pen is by Tactile Turn. It has a really cool mechanism that I like. It feels so good in the hands. And well, it has a G2 Pilot, whatever, pen inside, .032 or whatever. Really fine point. Those are my 3 pieces of writing utensils. They're always ready to go. Underneath my 2 Edifier speakers, which are Bluetooth, by the way. These are great speakers. Huge thank you to Edifier. They actually sent them to me. I reached out to them and they were very kind and they said, sure, why not? I have these Game & Watches. I have the Zelda Game & Watch and I have the Mario Game & Watch. And sometimes I pick them up and play them. I like playing them. They're beautiful little pieces of machinery. Man, they're so cool. And then behind my iMac, and this is the iMac 5K. This was the most recent released one. It's pretty powerful. It's awesome. I'm an Apple user through and through. I have my iMac and my iPhone right here. It's great. It does the job. I'm eventually going to upgrade to a MacBook Pro and switch back to the laptop lifestyle. But this iMac, man, it is a beast. It runs all my streaming. It also runs my, I do all my editing off of it. I don't have to think with this thing. It's good to go. Behind it is my PlayStation 5. I have my PlayStation 5 hidden off. I have the disc drive PlayStation 5. It's shooting off to the side so I can get a disc in there when I need to. In the center, I have my my beautiful, wonderful Nintendo Switch, which is easy to go in and out. This is the Nintendo Switch OLED, and off behind my LG monitor. Yes, this LG 144 hertz 1440p monitor. I have my Xbox Series S with the Western Digital Black Series, Xbox Edition, whatever you want to call it, 5 terabyte drive. And that's all plugged in. And the really cool thing is under my desk, I have all of my cable management, and I have all 3 systems' HDMI ports ready to be plugged into my capture card. My capture card being the Elgato HD 60S Plus capture card, and that is already all routed to my display right here. Now the cool thing that I did was they're all ready to go. My Xbox Series S gets the most of it because I play Halo Infinite a lot. And so that one is plugged in through there. Xbox Series S not really being able to output much more than 60 and also not be able to go much more than 1080p. That's all that capture card gives the monitor. So no matter what I do, I can increase the graphics as much as I want. I'm gonna get a 1080p image at 60 frames per second maxed out. Well, my PlayStation 5 does a lot more than that on a regular basis. So what I've done is I have in my first channel on HDMI on this monitor, the capture card, and on my second channel, I have just a raw HDMI cable plugged into the PlayStation 5. So there's 2 cables that I can plug into the PlayStation 5 right here. It's right now directly plugged into the monitor, or I can switch it, plug in the normal cable, and then plug the PlayStation 5 through the capture card, and I can broadcast my PlayStation 5 footage to you guys on the other end of the screen. So that's kind of the way I've run everything. I looked into getting switches that I could just do this by the press of a button, but I'm worried that by adding more links in between my system and the display, I might lose quality or introduce latency or introduce something. So I can just unplug it and replug it, no big deal. It's a pretty cool system that I've developed, and it works for me. And of course, right here, my command center, right front and center, you're gonna see my peripherals. I have my Keychron, I believe this is a K2? Is it the K2? Yes, the K2 wireless mechanical keyboard. I got this one because I saw a lot of reviews on it. I'm not really super well versed when it comes to the mechanical keyboard game, but I wanted to get involved, so I got the Keychron K2. This thing is great because it has a few switches on the side. I can go USB. This isn't plugged into my computer. This is actually just plugged into the power strip that has USB ports, so I can keep it charged. But I can do USB, tuck this away just to make it look nice. And then I can switch from Mac OS to Windows. So that's kind of nice that I can do that, or Android, I believe. Yeah, Windows or Android. And then, so this is on Bluetooth. And I've replaced all of my keys with Arubesh and Star Wars keycaps. And yes, it is a mechanical keyboard, so it makes nice, delicious sounds. Let's see if I can, ooh, that's nice. My wife liked it so much that she made me buy her one for work, and now people at work are like, why is your keyboard so loud? And she's like, mechanical keyboard, get with it. And then my last piece of tech that I have on my desk is this MX Master 3. This one's specifically the Logic MX Master 3. This one's specifically for Mac. And the reason why I say that is because there are gestures that you can have on a Mac if you have a trackpad. And since I've been a Mac user since the very beginning of my computer life, I have gotten really used to using all those gestures and shortcuts. And since I do video editing, any sort of amount of shortcuts I can create to save me time, I will do. And so I saw a lot of creators who use Mac use this specific one. I had a gaming mouse for a while, but I don't game on my Mac, so I was like, why? I didn't like all the RGB stuff. I think RGB is really silly. So what I like about this is that it's optimized for Mac, so there's shortcuts, there's cool little buttons, and also Logitech has this freewheel system, so I can click a button and it just freely spins forever, which is nice when I'm doing my editing. That's my desk setup. We'll do a full office tour eventually, once I get the last couple pieces of gear. That's it, guys. Thanks for sticking with me through all this. It's a long-winded one. I'm super stoked to play more with you guys, to talk more about the Play Co-op, and just to get involved in more gaming, guys. As always, happy gaming.